Hi guys, it's Elian Kutsi, and today we're going to explore the sweet life, La Dolce Vita. Here's a little guide that Fiat put together just to sort of give us an introduction of how to live life with a little bit more pleasure in the UK. Apparently 67% of Brits that were asked would love to have a bit of the Italian razzmatazz in the day-to-day of life. So what we're doing is we're taking the cheeky Fiat 500e and we've gone around London to a few locations to see exactly what the sweet life looks like in the UK. When we're speaking about electric cars, one question that's always asked is about the range. Now, how far can it go and how long? Well, the specs say this can go for 190 miles, but in reality it's around about 160 miles, and which is really good for a car of this size, if we're being honest. It's only a small car, very light, so it'd be expected to have minimal range in that. And also it's more of a city car. What we're talking about is a car that will help you, enable you to do your day-to-day goings and give you a little bit of peace and luxury within that city drive. However, if you're looking for a longer drive out of city, maybe this isn't the car for you. But for those cute little inner city drives, you're looking at about 160 miles. But it's for those people who I suppose will perhaps, charge the car at home. They'll maybe do the school run or go to the gym or, those kind of things. I mean, let's be honest, again, let's be real. It's a small car and that's one of the beauties of it, but it's also perhaps a drawback for some. But then if that's the case, perhaps it's not the one for you. But for what I'm doing it for the little things, it's a perfect vehicle. Of course, the Italians are renowned for their style, right? So we had to start somewhere that truly captured that. So we've come to Luca Fon in Knightsbridge to see exactly what that Italian style looks like. Now, anyone who's been blessed to visit Italy will be more than well aware that the Italians love their fashion, but it's not in a forced way, it's a natural elegance, and Luca Fon brings a bit of that to London. The brand pride themselves on using really high quality fabrics which have the benefit of not only looking really stylish, but being really comfortable as well, which is perfect for La Dolce Vita lifestyles. As I made my way around the store, I spoke to the staff and of course, tried a few bits on myself. Now this football table might seem like something little, but for me, it's another addition that can make even your customer's day a little bit better. So Luca Fon, they have the espressos, they have the gin, they have the martinis, and of course they have the fashion. Grazie mille Luca Fon, what a store, and it really captures that essence of La Dolce Vita. Time to get back to the Fiat 500e and head to experience another core element of the Italian lifestyle, a well-made Italian coffee. Now, one key feature for me is the fact that it has this convertible roof, and it might not seem like much, but in the little bits where you have those pockets of sunshine, it really does give a real different dimension to your day. So it gives you a spice of, fresh air, awakening, a bit like an espresso, as the Italians would say, giving you a shot of energy to get you going and give you going to your next step or whatever you have to do next. Now the next stop for us in the Fiat 500e is to head to central London to one of the most famous established coffee brands in the world, Lavazza. Now, Lavazza was founded in Turin in 1895 by a certain Luigi Lavazza. And what's really interesting is that 4 years later, in 1899, a certain famous Italian automotive brand was also founded in Turin. Can you guess the name? Yep, you guessed it. It's Fiat.
Good afternoon, nice to meet you. My name is Giuseppe, I'm the floor manager of Lavazza. I'm here in charge every day to make sure we guarantee a nice experience and we deliver la perfezione del caffè to every single customers. La Dolce Vita means is something when you enjoy your little detail in your life, like such a simple night of coffee. When you have a simple night of coffee and you enjoy every single sip, for me it's like you are already on the Dolce Vita meaning.
The great thing about coffee is that moment to yourself. It's that little escape you have, whether you've been working at home or just having a break from doing the shopping or a time out from the kids. It's that little treat that you allow yourself on the day-to-day or maybe other day. And it doesn't matter how you have it, whether it's with soy milk, whether it's a mocha or a cortado or macchiato or an espresso, whatever. We can all agree on this one. A coffee is one of life's little pleasures. Right, now I'm feeling super caffeinated. It's time to head back to my little buddy, the 500e, so we can go and explore another facet of the Italian lifestyle, the Italian cuisine. Right, so today's been all about the Dolce Vita, the sweet little things, the sweetness of life. And so far we've looked at brands that have been in Turin. Luca Fon comes from Turin. Lavazza was founded in Turin. And today the star of the show, the Fiat 500e, which is now based, you guessed it, in Turin. Now what to say about the Fiat 500e? Now, as you can see, it's just so cute. I mean, it's not the biggest of cars. I'm 6'2" plus, 100 kg-ish. And you'd think it'd be a bit too small for me, but it's surprisingly spacious and actually very sturdy on the road. It has really instant power, instant torque. But I suppose the thing that we talk about Dolce Vita in the little things of life is the cuteness and compactness of this vehicle. Today we're in the city, we're in London, very busy, not big parking spaces, not big streets, but this car is the perfect city companion. It's completely electric, so you don't have to worry about all that ULEZ nonsense. Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it in. I'm gonna leave it in. I'm gonna leave it in. Wait, let me carry on. Sorry, did I say that out loud? My bad. But regardless of that, just look at the face. It's very cute, it has these lovely sort of eye-like, it almost looks like a puppy that smiles and welcomes you when you get home. So no matter how mad you are, you see this little face and you can't help but smile. One of the little things I really like about this car is this convertible roof. Now, it doesn't only go part way, it goes full the way back, giving you that full exposure to the elements, giving you a little joy in the moments of fleeting sunshine we get here in the UK. So let's talk about the history of this beautiful little car. Now, the Fiat 500 was actually born in 1957. It was seen as an economical and, yeah, really practical little car for people to own back in the day, back in Italy. But here today, it's become an icon of style, an icon of substance, and a cheeky little work around the city too. Right, now all that car reviewing's made me hungry, so let's go get something to eat. And where better to go than Pizza Pilgrims. Now this place is iconic for its really affordable but very high quality pizzas. As the Pizza Pilgrim founders, James and Tom Elliott said, there aren't many foods where you can taste the best in the world and still only spend a little. And I couldn't agree more. I mean, there's one thing having great food, but great food at a good price? My friends, that certainly is La Dolce Vita. So one of the key things when driving around London is you want a car that's really agile, really sharp. And being an electric car, it has that. It has that instant torque, that ability to get you off the mark moving very quickly. It's also, despite its small size, surprisingly really well planted. A key feature with electric cars is that ability to, reharvest some of that energy in order to extend the battery life. Now, this has the one pedal drive that's available in what they call range, which is kind of your kind of day-to-day mode, but also good for getting the most out of your range. But it also has a mode called Sherpa, which we're currently in now, which is perfect for city drives. You can't go over 50 miles an hour, but in a city, you generally won't need to do that, but it's also the most efficient energy-wise as well. And it's also great if you go down to, say, I think the last 30 miles in your range, it'll automatically switch to Sherpa mode in order to help you get the most out of your battery. So this is it's a really, although it's a small cabin, it's actually really nice. I mean, it has the nice benefit of USB-C and USB-B ports, which is really handy. It has this 10.25 inch screen, which is a nice letterbox shape, which actually works really well. It has all the information you need, but also not too much that it doesn't dominate the interior of the cockpit. The steering wheel itself has all the functions that you'd want on the front and the back. It has little buttons at the back where you can change the volume and move track and go through various modes. And it has Android Auto, which is really handy if I want to navigate places like home, for instance. Let me show you. Navigate home.
Navigating to home.
And it's that simple. So what does a beautiful little Dolce Vita vehicle like this cost? Well, the ordinary Fiat 500 model is just under £30,000, which is a very, very good price for a car like this in today's market. This one is £34,000 starting from on the road, and this model is spec'd up a little bit, but not far from that. It's still got things like keyless entry and little comforts like that. Plus, you get this remarkable panoramic convertible roof, and so really good value for that. And I think for this little pocket of sunshine on your day-to-day life, it's a great choice for many, and I think it'll continue to be the icon it was born to be all those years ago. So guys, that's a wrap. We have seen La Dolce Vita, the life, the beautiful, sweet life, London style. Thank you to Fiat and this beautiful 500e. We've had a nice tour around London and seen how sometimes the little things can be just as enjoyable as the big things and help sparkle any day you have. So with that in mind, have a great week and we'll speak to you soon.